nĩ ũndũ wa ũguo na mũndũ hihi ũngĩkorwo wĩ handũ hena inegene rĩngĩ ũguo na rĩngĩ interview no ũmute na tũgũkena mũno nĩ ũndũ ihinda rĩrĩ ũguo rekei tũ welcome Bwana Bob nĩgetha agĩtũtwarithia hau hangĩ karibu sana Bwana Bob.
Thank you so much. In the afternoon. Your faces, you're looking very good. And I hope you're gonna have a blessed afternoon. Basically, I'll do a presentation normally based on the moments we are having, the challenges which you are facing because of COVID-19. So this is a tailor-made presentation. So we are just focusing on the COVID-19. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share a presentation with you guys, and then we're gonna go together. I just wanted to ask, can everybody be able to see the screen which I have shared?
Yes.
About the financial impact of COVID-19?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. We know that these are some of the uncertain times because of the impact of COVID-19. And one of the major issues is that some people have lost jobs because some companies cannot operate because maybe somebody was working in a restaurant or somebody was working, basically the people who are not providing essential services. So we know when people lose jobs, one of the first thing happens is that they don't have finances. So I've come up with a document in PowerPoint to just share their ideas on how you can get some help in case you find yourself in such a situation. And if I'm talking very fast, let somebody try to slow me down. I know sometimes I can be very fast. So first I would talk to, if you are working in an organization and you are maybe employed by that organization and you are earning maybe hourly salary, you're earning, you are employed per month and you lose a job in any organization, you normally receive a pink slip. That pink slip tells you you have been terminated for the job. And once you receive that pink slip, you can file for unemployment. Unemployment is normally not paid by your employer, but your employer paid insurance. It's normally handled by your state. So if you happen to have lost a job, there is a link which I put there, which is www.mass. Massachusetts is there. You can file for unemployment. And if you are not filed, they will backdate to the time when you lost your job. The other issue is about, I would like to say about unemployment. Please note that if you are fired for gross misconduct, you cannot receive unemployment. So be careful with your employer. Don't try to provoke the employer so that you be fired, you claim unemployment. You will not qualify. The other group, because we are in very uncertain times, people who are self-employed before they could not get unemployment benefits. But now the Congress passed a law whichby they are taking care of those people who are self-employed and independent contractors, gig economy workers, and freelancers. So the people I'm talking about, maybe you have a trucking business and you cannot be able to make any income because maybe you are supplying food to restaurants and they are closed. Now, through the pandemic and employment assistance, you can be able to get some help, some money, which can be able to help you. So this is the second group of people. The second group of people is those are self-employed individuals, independent contractors, and gig economy workers, people like Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. Now you can file for unemployment and you just need to click at that website which I've provided there. So maybe we'll try to share with Patrick to see whether you can be able to get this copy of presentation after this, so that if there are some people who are experiencing some financial difficulties, they can seek some help. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other screen. the government is very careful to want to protect people with small businesses. And we know some people are, if you have a small company and you are not able to pay your employees because they cannot be able to work, Congress came with a program called Payroll Protection Program. This is a program which is designed to give incentive for small businesses to keep their workers on the payroll. So what the Congress they are doing, you get some money, and if you use this money for 8 weeks to be able to maintain your employees, that is, you're able to pay the payroll, the rent, the mortgage, and the utilities. This money will be forgiven, you will not pay back. And this is being done by the Small Business Administration. I've given a link there, and if somebody will have a question, you can ask after I finish the presentation. So that is for people who have small businesses. Yeah, we know times are tough. Maybe one person might have lost a job, so to cater for bills is becoming tough. What I would like to say, if you live in Massachusetts and you can be able to afford your rent, please, before I say something about rent, pay your rent. It's not that your rent is being forgiven. You are just given a leeway if maybe you lost a job, or maybe that maybe all of you have lost a job. The government has tried to come, the Massachusetts state has come with a way of protecting our tenants. And I would like to quote the law because this is a careful, I don't like sometimes giving things which are not factual. So I will just read the law so that you understand if you are a tenant, what are your rights? And I know some people are also landlords here. Please make sure that you don't get into trouble with the law. That's why I put it in law form. It says that for a limited time, in most cases, this law prohibits your landlord from filing for eviction in court or sending you any notice, terminating your lease, or demanding that you leave your unit. And your landlord can still send you other kinds of notices, including a statement amount you owe. So this is gonna go up to August 18th or 45 days after the end of Massachusetts state of emergency, whichever comes first. Please let me say this, if you can be able to pay your rent, pay that, because it's not that you're forgiven, because if you pay $1,500 and you don't pay for 3 months, and this emergency is lifted, well, you're gonna get 5,000. So this is just something, a cap to help people who are having problems. We go to mortgage payments. Some people own homes, which is very good. The government, through Congress and the president, they have worked very hard to make sure people are not experiencing problems with paying their finances on being in their houses. This has been done through the CARES Act, which is the Coronavirus Aid Relief and Economic Security Act. This law has got 2 sections. First, your lender, who is the loan servicer, may not foreclose you for 60 days after March 18. So for 2 months from March 18, if you are experiencing difficulties in paying your mortgage, your lender cannot foreclose. Again, the same law has got what we call, if you experience financial hardship due to coronavirus pandemic, you have the right to request for forbearance for up to 180 days. You also have the right to request an extension for up to another 180 days. I would like to explain what is forbearance, what is mortgage forbearance, because it's important to understand what it is. Forbearance is when your mortgage servicer or lender allows you to pause or suspend or reduce your mortgage payments for a limited time where you regain your financial footing. Forbearance doesn't mean your payments are forgiven or erased. You still required to pay any missed or reduced payments in the future. If you don't have a federally backed mortgage, you still have a relief options through your mortgage loaner or from your state. So what I would like to say for mortgage payments, as I keep on saying, if you can be able to pay, please pay, because what you will not be able to pay is you will not be charged interest penalties, but you still be able to pay your mortgage after this forbearance has been has expired. So those are some of the, if you're having problem with paying your mortgages. Okay, we go to the next section. I'm gonna cover another group because we know how the cost of education is very expensive in this country. I'll talk about the federal student loan borrowers. If you have a student loan, the government, through Congress and the president, they have provided a relief to student loan borrowers during this COVID-19 national emergency. All federal loan borrowers are automatically being placed in an administrative forbearance, which allows you to temporarily stop making your monthly loan payment. This suspension of all payments will last until September 30th, 2020. But you can still make your payments. So what I would like to say that the government has seen people are having trouble with getting servicing their loans. They have said you might not pay. But if you are able to pay, this is an opportunity, because all the money you pay will go to principal. And you know, most of these loans, the interest is very high. So if you are still having a steady cash flow, I would ask anybody who has this loan to take advantage and to pay that money, because all goes to principal, and this will reduce your interest for 3 months. So we can take an advantage of it if we are still having steady cash flow, because it's not that they are forgiving you, you're still gonna pay at one point. I believe we are going very well. I'll talk something about the tax relief for businesses and tax exempt entities. First, I would like to let everybody know that the tax filing deadline has been extended from April 15th to July 15th, 2020. This is important if you have a business, because you're gonna be able to pace yourself on how to pay Uncle Sam. Even if you have not filed, make sure you have done your taxes. Still see me because can you still be able to hear me?
You're back. You're back.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I was talking about the tax relief for businesses and taxes exempt. So the deadline has been extended. I would like to talk about two benefits to people who have businesses, because they can they can benefit by this information. I would like to talk about something called employee retention credit for many businesses financially impacted by COVID-19. Normally, when you're doing business, there is a lot of credits you receive. Now, the government is saying that as long as you retain your employees, 50% credit to your business, up to a maximum of 10,000. So cannot exceed 10,000. That's a very big relief for business. You can even be refunded the money to be able to run your business. The other issue is about coronavirus-related paid leave for workers and tax credits for small and mid-sized businesses. It means that the Act provides the employees of eligible employers can receive 2 weeks up to 80 hours of paid leave at 100% of the employee pay, where the employee is unable to work because of employees quarantined or experiencing COVID-19 symptoms and seeking a medical diagnosis. So what this means that the government will cater for that payment to your employee. But what you have to know, all these things are interrelated. So you have to check what benefits you. Is it getting the loans, which is forgivable, or getting a tax credit from IRS? Because all these things are related. The next issue I'll talk about credit cards, car payments, and personal loans. Maybe after some people have been affected financially by COVID-19 outbreak. If you're having an issue with your credit card or car loan or personal loan, many of these loan issuers are offering some kind of debt relief, such as you're having waived fees or deferred payments. Check with your issuer and find they can grant you a relief. One thing I would like to comment on credit card, car payments, and personal loans. Please note that all loans, interest is charged on reducing balance. So by you having a payment deferral, your debt will become more expensive because you are paying more interest in the long run. So if you are able to service your loans, it's advisable to do it, because once you make a deferral payment, it means that you're going to be paying interest on interest. The other thing I would like to say is that in case you are not able to honor your financial obligation, inform your lenders and work with them so that this does not negatively impact your credit score. Not only your credit obligations, even bills. You might be having a problem, issues, you're not able to pay your electricity bill because of the impact of COVID-19. Or maybe your cable services. Just work with your providers so that you can work with them so that they don't report you to the credit companies and your credit score gets impacted. Now, I know I've talked a lot of the negative things. I think it's also good to look the positive side in life. We normally have what we call the SWOT analysis in any situation. This is whereby you check on the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats being advanced by any situation. And on this one, I thought it was good to think of the opportunities which are very available as a result of COVID-19. Those people who are planning to buy a house, this and their cash flow is still intact, has not been affected by COVID-19. This is the right time to execute the plan because of the lower than average mortgage rates, and with fewer home buyers looking, you have less competition. So to close a deal can be very quick. And many financial institutions are looking for people who have good cash flow at this time. If you have already gotten a mortgage, there's still also an opportunity for you, because now you can do refinancing of the existing mortgage loan. Plenty of homeowners are refinancing now. And you need to find out, why are you refinancing? It's good to ask yourself. It's good to ask, why are you doing a refinance? You can get a refinance so that you can lower your monthly payment. That's okay. But you can also do a refinance so that once you get a lower interest rate, you start paying more money, and more money goes to your to your principal, and then your interest overall gonna go down. You can also replace your adjustable rate mortgage with a low fixed rate loan. So that way, you're gonna have to pay less interest and more money goes to principal, and you are able to finish paying for your loan quicker. The other thing I would like to say is that if you have been planning to buy a car and you still have a steady cash flow at the moment, this is the best time to buy a car. Almost all the dealership are having discounted prices at zero financing. This is the best time if you have been planning to buy a car. There is also opportunities in investing in stock. This one, I would say, I'm not saying people to go get their emergency money and buy stocks. You buy stocks with money which you don't need in the long run. And also, you have to do your due diligence. My friend Andrew, when I finish this, we'll have a presentation on investing on stock. The other thing I would like to talk about, what are the lessons we have learned at this time? One thing, me as a person, this is an opinion, it's not a fact. It's always important to have an emergency kitty which can sustain us for up to 6 months. We have seen that the system we think is always very good, but it can be locked for months and months. So let's try to save for something for our emergency needs, because we have seen this, we can be locked down and it can be very painful. The other thing, the importance of having a budget to guide us in tracking our expenses. A budget is very good because it helps us not to have impulse buying and to be able to live according to by our needs, not by our wants. So it's always good to have a personal budget. The other important thing is the concept of life insurance. When we watch at the TV and we see that 88,000 people have lost their lives, maybe these have been the people who have been the breadwinners of their family. Where have they left their family? To have a life insurance is good to protect ourselves just the same way we have insured our cars. Let us also try to insure our lives, because our lives are the ones makes a difference in our heart. The other thing is avoiding unnecessary debts. I believe when you have a financial flow problems, debts can be very challenging, because how do you manage to pay for these debts? So before, it's good to have a debt, but let us avoid some debts like having a debt in like a store. Maybe they are very good in giving you a debt. Maybe like I got to buy some clothes sometime, I hear them asking me, do I need a credit card from them? Let's try to avoid such debts if possible. The other issue is about the issue of having a diversified investment portfolio. What I mean here, when you have invested, I know most of us, we have invested in Kenya, even me included. It's good because the returns are good, but ask yourself, if you really needed that money, can it help you right now? And also, when you're investing in your assets, try to diversify your assets. Try to go to to real estate, go to stocks, go to bonds, also doing business. Lastly and not least, I would like to say, life is too short, so make the most of it and always appreciate the gift of life from God. Back to Andrew.
Thank you very much. Bwana Bob, ni ndo wa maundu mau mega muno watu he, na we also having this on YouTube, Kogo, and we also available. So if you need some more of, you need this repeated, we have a number of channels that you can go through. So I'll quickly go through into one of the investment opportunities. If Bob, you can stop sharing, share. Bob, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I just wanted to share some few things on investing in stocks. na gwetaka kwari order kanini mono, and then we go to some odoto witado ige and together marie tanathi mono. I just want to spend time talking about one thing only. That is stocks. So hold on. Okay. So this is a website, and I believe that each one of you can see it. Website here, TD Ameritrade, and the company to kana ne fegi to go ko the Massachusetts na le America mo fira mo ko ne joe the mo TD Garden. So if when you think of TD Garden, think of TD Ameritrade. So I'll just give you an example. When it comes to stocks, what you're doing is that you're buying a portion section of a company, so that when that company benefits in terms of dividends, dividends, you can also benefit from those dividends. The other thing is that you can benefit by buying the stocks when they are cheap and selling them when they are high, when they are more expensive. So we have what we call short-term stocks trading and long-term trading. So this is an example of a company, a brokerage accounts, the accounts that you use to trade in stocks, and they also do a lot of education. So I just thought of giving you an example of this. And all you need to do, the education tab, or the education tab where, and then you pull that. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. Nyokuana immersive curriculum. If you go into this immersive curriculum, how ni hotakuwa na kidume gododeka no magododekere a curriculum that is built around you. And it's a good thing to open an account with them, a brokerage account with them. You don't have to put the money with it. You know, you can just have an account with a zero balance, and then you got so the things that I would like you to think of, I would like to encourage you to go into stocks when you are well informed. So over the go to the Ameritrade and the small steps for retirement portfolio, or stocks or fundamental analysis, or income investing na stocks technical analysis. So into stocks. It can take a couple months. They have some videos and they have some things that some materials that they take you through. So just go to tdameritrade.com, go to the education tab, then go to the immersive curriculum, and there they will be able to teach you on so many things that they are doing. Hiya. I just wanted to give you another example of how you can benefit from stocks trading in a very, very simple way. It may sound complicated, but I'll show you how simple it is. So Ameritrade, TD Ameritrade, the Mare software, just one example here so that you can see what I'm talking about. Enone stocks prices Tesla, as you can see here. You may not be able to see it clearly, but there is the word Tesla. And this is a simulated trading. This is a software programmed for training, kind of for practicing training. So ishine shares Tesla, they have existed for the last 1 year. Which is in February 17th last year. Na price is issued $7.99 which was in 5.15 this year. So these are prices ranging from the whole year. So I just would like to give you an example. On Mweri Ikomi, June Ikomi, which is how Modu ni agiagolire shares share Tesla na hedio shedagio 212.88 cents, and you can see them. How we go to see if you can read yours. How many prices is there? So if I go back here, June 10th, the price was 212 212 and 88 cents. So if on that day you went and bought 100 shares, you would have spent 21,288. But then if you time passed on, stocks issue improve mono no improve kanini ginya mwali na October 31. October 31, which is right here, those shares issue iganore mo iyo agorete June ogiokirio share di haha ogia share di at 314.92 cents. So you bought the shares and you spent 21,288. You sold the shares and you sold them for 31,492. So you made a profit of 10,204 in 4.5 months. Okay, kama that is exactly 47.9% profit. So that's how much profit you would have gained in 4.5 months. Higher. And then we go into the idea shares issue, and then just wait around until November Mogwaja. If you continue, you can see how the shares continue, the prices continue moving. So if you go to the 17th, around there, if you bought another 100 shares, share 335 and 54 cents. You bought 100 shares, you spent 33,554, and then you waited until February 21st this year. February 21st this year, which is right there. One share was going for 883 and 95 cents. So if you bought them in November 7th, you sold them on February 21st, you would have sold them for 88,395. So you would have made $54,841 in 4 months between November and February. In percentage form, that is 163% profit. Higher. Na mukuli kana February kana kuma December in the COVID-19 yokira kukono mukona ruha price ni kenya ikurokire. But that is not the end of the story. If you go to March 30th, which is how we go. Okay, but hey, manasio ide already o she invest rege torono wana shares in share price ni aja ko haisha. Hedeno March 30th, the price had gone up to 427 and 79 cents. The same 100 shares was okay share the mweri weta no mweri kumine mwe, which is not too long ago. The price had gone up to 802. So you would have made for selling those 100 shares, you would have made 38,350. So between March this year and April this year, you would have made 89% profit. So I just wanted to show you that you can gain even in regardless of whichever the way the economy is going, whether it is going up or down, there are ways that you can gain. So those are some things that you can do on investing. It requires a lot of education. Autorium to corona licensing some little bit of training in a licensing, but you need education. So those are TD Ameritrade. They do some very good education, and you can do it at home. All you need is a computer, and you can do it at home. And the trading, you can do it at home. So Bob, there are opportunities that we can exploit. We can exploit them at this time. Haya mahida mayari. We want to share lessons through a number of opportunities. Negora koria modo ina kaudo erutete kana kiurio gikoro wina kio ni hidariaga oria nigetha tukoro tukata ucokecio irio. Ha modo ina kiuria. Ogera koria Bob or any other person. You can raise up your hand and we will be able to see you.
Kuciria horo cio othe rabatara mundu ati gikombe kia mai kana gia
Yeah. Kanona bodo ina kaudwa get share koni finances. Just raise up your hand and get Ina mbere.
Bwana Bob.
He mundu uraria thiĩ na mbere nĩtũrakũigua.
Ole bwana. Ngine nakuja kwa Bwana Bob. Na kulia
Taiga microphone yaku hakuhĩ tũtirakũigua.
Bosira kuwa. Gwena
Tũraigua te Kenya.
Thiĩ na mbere rĩu nĩtũrathiĩ na mbere geria kwaria nĩgetha tũkũigua.
Nguga ndĩ na kĩũria gĩakwa ngwendaga kũria Bwana Bob. Na ngwendaga kũria nĩ tondũ wa kĩndũ gĩtagwo 401k. Rĩu tondũ nĩ ĩratũ affect na njĩra ĩmwe kana ĩrĩa ĩngĩ rĩ. Mbeca iria tũkũruta kũrĩ kĩndũ ta 401k rĩ. In future nĩ icokagio nĩ thirikari kana gũthiaga atĩa? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bwana Kamau. One thing about 401k. Because your 401k, it is not the money you have put in the bank. But what I would like to say about 401k, 401k normally it comes and it goes back. Now the panic, do the losses on 401k, because when you look at it, mostly you contribute like maybe your employer is matching $1 for $1 up to 5%. It depends on the most employers. So if the employer is maybe your employer is matching $1 for $1, and you have already contributed 5,000, and the employer has already matched with 5,000, it means that's 100% return, and then the stock started appreciating. So when we look at the statement, we might see as if we have lost a lot of money, but I would encourage people, 401k is one among the best investments if your employer is matching. Don't worry about that loss which has happened. In the next, when the economy rebounds, you're gonna be back. And I know some people have lost money, but the best thing is not to be worried about it. And because this is an investment, the government cannot pay back that money.
Thank you.
He mũndũ wĩna contribution towards that?
Aya. Ona ni no nyongerere kaundu. Rimwe nĩ tũmakaga mũno stocks iria ciagwa. Na rĩngĩ tũti understandaga, kana mũranjigua wega?
Nĩtũrakũigua.
Kwĩ stocks rĩngĩ ona ciagwa tũti understandaga kũgwa nĩ kuga atĩa. Tondũ stock price yayo ikoragwo ũrĩa andũ marecirĩria. Nĩ harĩ real price ya kĩndũ no tũtikoragwo tũkĩmenya. Na nĩ ũrĩa andũ meciragĩria. Example njega hihi nĩ ta ng'ombe ya gũkama kana nyũmba cia gũkomborithia handũ. Ũngĩaka nyũmba ya gũkomborithia handũ, let's say ũhũthĩre mirioni 5, ĩgũkorwo ĩ worth mirioni 5, wahota kũgĩa guoya kũgĩa COVID. Andũ mecirĩrie tondũ andũ rĩu nyũmba cina raithi maigana ya mirioni 3, stock ĩkagwa. Ũgũthiĩ nyũmba yaku bado no ĩrakomborwo na no ĩrarĩhwo. No rĩu andũ nĩ mecirĩrie nĩ ũndũ nĩ magĩa guoya maigana ya mirioni 3. No nyũmba yaku ndĩcenjetie. No ĩrakomborwo na no gũkorwo gũkĩna gathĩna hihi andũ matirarĩha wega no ĩrĩ o kuo. Koguo ona rĩrĩa kĩndũ kĩu kĩagwa yaikaranga no ĩrĩcoka ĩhaice. Na ona kũrĩ andũ maigaga atĩ hingo ĩyo ciagwa ya mirioni 3, angĩkorwo nĩ ũramenya ũrekĩrĩte mirioni 5 na rĩu nĩ yagwa yoka mirioni 3 rĩ. Twagĩrĩirwo actually kũmaka, wagĩrĩirwo kũgũra ĩngĩ cihinge 2. Tondũ rĩu ingĩgacoka mirioni 5 rĩ, kana igakinya mirioni 6 rĩ, ĩrĩa ya tene ũgakorwo wakĩte na mirioni 5, koguo yongereire mirioni 1. No ĩrĩa ũragũrire rĩrĩa kũrarĩ na guoya biũ COVID ĩrehĩte ta mwaki rĩ, tondũ yo ũragũrire mirioni 3 rĩ, rĩrĩa igakinya mirioni 6 harĩa ciagĩrĩire rĩ, yo ũgakorwo ũdambũrĩte. Koguo ona 401k na nĩ igwĩte ciothe igwĩte cikarĩra maithori rĩ. Rĩu ĩthĩ actually mũndũ no ũngĩkorwo nĩ ĩrarĩ stock njega rĩu ona mũndũ tũtingĩhota gũkena tondũ tũrĩ andũ athĩ. No actually wagĩrĩirwo nĩ gũkena tondu riu bado employer waku tabutitwo employer waku no arakugurira uraruta $100 igana employer ringi nake akakurutira igana kana agakurutira 50 mukagura ciraithi ni ta nyumba ĩrĩa ndakwĩra handũ ha $5,000,000 rĩu nĩ ya $3,000,000 nĩguo ĩrendio tũgĩeterera mwaka kana tondũ no iria bata nĩ tũĩ ũguo mũico ũhoro kana nĩ gũtake 6 months kana year America no ĩrĩcoka harĩa kĩrĩa na tũtiwe gũikara rĩrĩa irĩcoka koguo gũkorwo kĩndũ kĩu actually wagũrire kĩna raithi rĩu nĩ ta kũrĩa gwetagwo kuoya koguo thutha wa mĩaka 2 nĩ gũtheka ũgathekaga no rĩu hingo mũndũ nĩ kũrĩra ararĩra koguo nĩ wega kũririkanaga especially stock as kĩrĩa ũgũrĩte nĩ kĩega ĩtoro kanyũmba karĩa tugire gagĩkorwo nĩ ka mabati kana nĩ kariũmba gaitĩke kairĩrwo gaitĩke rĩu hau hena thĩna no angĩkorwo nĩ kĩndũ kĩega ndwagĩrĩirwo nĩ kũinaina mũno wagĩrĩirwo actually no ũgĩkorwo wĩna hinya ũgũre kĩngĩ ũguo na 401k reke mũndũ athiĩ na mbere ona gwĩka na ndakarute tondũ kũrĩ ta Trump nĩ arera andũ marute atĩ nĩgetha ũrĩa twahaka no waruta nĩ hingo actually gũthiĩ hathara thank you
Professor arekereria kuga statement imwe imekagwo nĩ leaders they are very strong na rĩmwe nĩ imekaga andũ make a different thought in life na statement ĩyo mũtongoria ũcio agwetwo ndikwenda kwandĩra tondũ wa harĩa ndĩ nĩ statement very strong na nĩ ĩradroire andũ angĩ off na andũ arĩa maikaranagia hakuhĩ na andũ a bengi gũtirĩ kĩndũ gĩkenagia manager ta mũndũ ũcio ũthiaga gũkomba mbeca we ũthiaga gũsave ona ndũkoragwo wĩ mũrata wa manager na bengi makuonaga wĩ you are there but nĩ andũ arĩa tugaga living dead because mũndũ ũyũ ũrakomba mbeca ũcio nĩwe ũrahota kũ make moves through mbeca iria inyuĩ mũrathiĩ gũsave and right now so many people have a lot of fear on investment but if there is the best time I know it's kind of difficult to balance tondũ wa maũndũ ũrĩa mahana but andũ arĩa me risk taker na thengio nĩ acio mararia ũhoro wa stock I love that area so much andũ arĩa me risk taker at times you risk a time like this but hĩndĩ ĩrĩa andũ arĩa angĩ magakorwo magĩthiĩ gwetha mbia we ũgakorwo ũkĩrĩha in short so let us not think so much about the trending information ĩmwe ĩrathiĩ ĩgagũ-create a lot of fear like that one ya 401k mũndũ rĩmwe ũkarora tabulations ciaku wathiĩ wa online ũkona it's like you are losing kindly be patient and if you want to risk this is the best time for you to risk even if you're gonna risk that $1,000 or $500 soon and very soon you're gonna taste umenye sama wacio na umenye why there was need to risk. Thank you.
Thank you. And you're welcome for anyone else with another question or a contribution, a lesson that you have learned through this time.
Particularly contribution on investment, it's long-term investment. On investment na trends ni wororaga trends cia o muthenya no mundu uria we in the long term investment akagio ni price ya muthi tondu rucio no akabata o toguo kurerwo this is the best time to buy be it stock be it property the lessons iria turanaga every day the lesson that we should learn ni ati tuigagire muthitho wa ihinda tariri ni tondu right now ndingikwira uthii ukagure property na kinya rent ndurahota gwika atia kuriha mundu uria ugukena no uria urari na tupesa tuingi handi tondu niho eguthie kuona nyumba ciraribithio akagura na niho ekuona stock iraribithio akagura. The lessons learned from the 2009, 2008 and 2009 meltdown. Kuri andu maheire muno hindi tondu angi magurite nyumba very expensive kuringana na price uria ciambatanagia riria ciacokire igithie underwater andu acio na ni gute mateire nyumba ciao no mundu wari na tubesa I remember eka matwari nyumba ciatetwo guteo na kama kau ni kahotire kugura nyumba imwe kaci ngiri 40 na thutha wa ta miaka ino yukite ri kanyumba kau karari kindu 250. The only regret we had ni ati ni tungiagurire tunyumba tatu twa ngiri 40. So this is another time ya mundu wina ngiri ciake 10 kana 20 wahota kuona kanyumba karateo riu uthii ugure. So those are the lessons we learn in life. God bless you.
Ndina kaundu ndigienda ku contribute, and mine is after dealing with stocks, forex, stocks, futures for a very long time. Kuma guthoma without money, like immediately after university, literally gwiciria, what can I do? And then what can I do with only what I have? Gekora dina computer na dina internet. There is nothing else. Dina mwandike na I'm just stomaching. So I went very deep in studying the stocks, quantary opportunity, jega, which is so my and along that time still gekora githoma a lot of books shema odoma finances. So every time they were doing they come advise or stocks, like there's a lot that I can relate to. Nagyoka to realize that finances is the only subject ehutagia mundu wothe, kani ndagitari, kani mutungatiri, kani mundu rathomithania, kani mundu wa bengi. Warikia wira waku urutaga wira muingi guthondeka mbia ka kuruta wira ukarihwo, and then guti mundu kwiraga ka guti blueprint uri ukuhuthira icio mbia, and that's where all the difference lies. Uri uhuthagira icio mbia ukona mundu ekurwara ni riethaga ndagitari, wagia na cira igoti-ini, you look for legal advice and ukariha nginya mbia nyingi for legal advice tondu ndungihota guthi the next step utari na that knowledge ya what do I do. The moment wakora a professional agakwira this is the way to go, and I think and I believe it's in the same light mundu wothe tondu unlike murimu ati uraigua ati ndunahota gwika uria wikaga, financial knowledge kana financial edge yakwa tu against professor ni knowledge ira ndinayo na exposure yakwa, na nikio monaga ciana cia itonga aria mamenyerete ku deal na mbia, they don't even have to, because most of them goes through apprenticeship kuma kuri ithe. You know, for example, gakora mundu ena biashara no tondu mwana wake akoragwo nake ha throughout, aratwarwo through steps even unaware, ara prepare on atari aware, araheo responsibility cia gwika maundu maratumecirie na akaholdwo responsible ni ithe unaware, no aratwarwo through financial education. Ugakora if you just specialize in whatever your career is outside financial, industry, you end up earning so much and not doing so much with that money. Todo first, unless lirio gatuika ati ni wa foreclosure nirio gathie gwetha either financial advisor no gamwetha specifically ni kaundu karia ureka. But I agree with Andrew and Bob that there is so much to learn that is relevant to your situation at every stage of life. Tondu ginyogo Madam Rosemary araugo horo wa ku invest always, or at the time there's always the right move whatever state you are. Kana ni hindi utarahota kuriha renti, there's the right move to do, but how do you decide among so many options we nacio nitorioro da dukwina, as in you have the power in your hand in the form of a phone. No, decide go social media in the whole day, and you won't do you'll spend that time very well. So at the same time, there's so much that you can There's so much that you can benefit from to do. Internet has got everything. So going back to our topic here, more the amount of finance. It's incumbent upon you as an individual, whatever sources it's like you have to start with the end. You act always with the end in mind. Kogo direda by the time ni kuritaya ri goro dio na kogo every day they act kana gacheki karako the danita diraka kana how much sio koroine direka atia you know, because that way ora maundu maya maihuhukanio mokari. For example, to goro zmiria kugaga ati akoni opportunities ya take advantage ya thaici ya maundu ma kugura properties ka anything. You shall be able to move, for example, your capital from one source to another. And when it comes to Mauduma stocks, kind of forex, I consider it like ugete bia no kaheo chopa ari kaheo guthina helicopter na guthina gari trading yuga ndenda guthi Sutton na helicopter. It will take me like some minutes. No dathina gari, it will take longer. Dathi magoro, it will even take longer. Risks are varying. Don't dread more for several years. You have to go to a helicopter mwene. But the moment dige negero to no negero kagebi ajiro helicopter. Dige kinya is the same thing with the stocks. Stocks, you have so much power in you at and you can make a real kill nabia out of it. But the thing is, B1 at the moment you don't know anything about it, you need more information. You look for more information than you need. That's the safety is in gathering information. Information everywhere. You don't have to go back to any school, but there is so many sources online. Whether it's whatever you're supposed to do right now. Financial education should be mandatory for everyone, but no one tells you that, and no one will ever tell you. So, point here, Kwani, think, start with the end, how you want things to end, then look for those resources. Andrew, that's my point. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Gwiciria nyongerere point hanini ya nyongerere point hanini ya mundu gwitwo mugo na ni rasaka ati horo Rosemary warehe horo ucio. I saw something and it actually got me thinking tondu ni ndikiri mbere ya mugo horo ucio wa retirement. Miaka rä horo wa retirement ndira ucũthĩrĩria ũguo. Ngeciria COVID-19 is a good practice ya gwĩciria ko nĩ ũrarũgamĩirio mũcara for 2 months and we are struggling to survive. How about when you retire? Are we looking forward to seeing making sure you will have enough income to sustain you? Utare na mũcara utegũthiĩ wĩra rĩu tondũ ndirenda gũthiĩ wĩra ndirenda gũthiĩ kũhũrahũra mĩrango, but how long can I survive without knocking doors? Na itarĩ na, where is my finances going to come from? Ũguo rĩu ĩno it's a lesson ĩratuonia atĩrĩrĩ, ũguo nĩguo maica mangĩikara ũgĩkinya handũ ũteharĩrĩirie ũtekũrora harĩa mũico-inĩ ũkarigĩrĩria atĩa ũteharĩrĩirie where your income is coming from. No ũkore mũthenya ũmwe mĩaka yaku ya retire nĩ yakinya, and it can come earlier. It can be because of a disability or anything can happen anyway. Kana mĩaka ĩgĩkinya ũguo ũtuĩke surprise. Rĩmwe mũndũ ndamenyaga mĩaka no ĩrathiĩ ũtuĩke surprise ũriga haiya mĩaka yakwa ya retire nĩ yakinya and I have nothing. Koguo getting those different sources of income and also the getting rid of unnecessary debts. Taruo tũrĩirwo nĩ Bob. Because sometimes nĩ tũigagĩrĩra mathirĩ maingĩ mũno. Some of them are not very necessary. Credit card debts, ithuĩ nĩ tũkĩendete mũno twĩna kathĩ gũthiĩ kũrĩa thitoo. Igũra tũkandi twa message na kũrĩa kũngĩ kathĩ kũmuonera. Tambia kuorotwo nĩ Dave. Koguo rĩ kũhingũra tũkandi tũu twa message ta ithuĩ atumia totetwo muno hau wathi message wero kwina sale na ni ukuheo 20% off. Then you go spending more than you had intended to do. Na gakadi kau ga credit card kau gathiaga gĩkĩongagĩrĩra interest gagĩkaga atĩa. So those are some of the necessary debts. Gakari nĩ kega ku drive a good car, but do I really want to have $30,000 worth of a car? COVID-19 yo kari ka payment yakwa nĩ 500 kana 600. How can I survive with that? Nĩ ciana ngũhe irio kana nĩ ngari ngũhe kĩrĩa na coke ĩkĩrwo maguta maigana. So anyway, so that's where I'm going with this. So the unnecessary debt and also trying to live within our means. Gũcirima hanini na ũhoro wĩgiĩ spending nĩgetha tũga save for future. That's my lesson. Karibu sana.
Ona nĩ ndĩhana ndĩna kĩũria na nĩngwenda gũcokeria acio matwarĩria ngatho. Kĩũria gĩakwa kĩrathiĩ na along the sides of Rosemary. Ithuĩ atumia tũrĩ andũ a ciama, noguo Rosemary nĩ tũkoragwo tũhũrĩte set andũ a ciama kuona harĩa tũkũ-benefitĩra. So my question to the financial advisors arĩa twĩnao in the group, when is that, okay, nĩ tũraiga this is the right time to invest kũgũra tarĩu tũnyũmba ta icio Rosemary amũhe example ĩyo, na nĩ ma nĩ tũrahope nĩ tũkũhota kũ-benefit either tarĩu atumia arĩa twĩna ciama kana even individually as families. No kĩũria gĩakwa nĩ rĩrĩ, when is exactly the best time to invest? Is it today in the month of May? I know the interest rates are low, but are the house prices the lowest they can be? Kana hihi maybe nĩ gweteterera, because arĩa tũkũhũraga game ĩno ya kũhũra mũceto wa kuona when is the right time. Rĩmwe mũndũ nĩ ahũraga mũceto akona, do I do it now? Do I wait until tomorrow? Maybe it's another 2 months, maybe it's another 3 months. Arĩa financial advisors mũngĩtũ advice, when is the right, the interest rates are low, yes, but at the houses lowest, through example ya Rosemary aheana yari 40,000. When do we know when it's the 40,000 time? Ningĩ tũrĩ atumia ciama rĩ, tũtigagĩtũre haha tũhũrĩte mũceto, tũhũre mũceto tũkora na opportunity nĩ tũhĩtũkire tũhũrĩte mũceto twetereire the right time. When is the right time to do it? Is it now? Is it wait a few months? Is it wait until foreclosure starts kicking in? Because as a Bob Begokugete, the houses, the mortgages on a mortgages, you know, there is like that forbearance on that. There's a couple of periods where a couple of months I had Dumarakio hero the mortgages. So really we haven't seen foreclosures yet. Do we wait until then? Do we do it now? When is the right time exactly?
Okay, thank you so much, Mercy, for that good question. All I can say first is anytime you're investing, there is the issue of risk. So there's no risk-free investments. But all I can say, the prices of the houses have not gone down, which is good. We don't want people to buy houses and to go down. But with this current situation, when the economy opens and they cannot sustain, the prices will continue going down. So what I can say, as Rosemary said, that they are sorry they did not buy 5. Maybe you can start with buying 1. As time goes by, you go buying another one. But there is the risk. And this one thing I can say about the financial advisors, because I'm a certified public accountant, and we are always want not to try to tell people there's risk-free. That one can cause some of us even to lose their licenses. So, but I'm just saying the most important thing is to keep on analyzing the market. But right now, the best thing you can take is to take advantage of the interest. But the projection are the houses prices will continue going down. But right now, you know, the foreclosure, you cannot foreclose because of the 60 days. And also the forbearance, when the forbearance starts going, and because the Federal Reserve is buying back the mortgage-backed securities. So the government is trying to pump money in the economy. And this might be different because we are in an election year. Let me not go there. They're gonna try a strategy, not the economy to go down. So you can take advantage of the interest rate, but still the houses prices might still continue going down. Thank you.
Na no nyongerere hanini na nĩ njũĩ ndagĩka citũ nĩ irorete gũthira nĩ ndĩrona nĩ tuga aterorete. O ũguo mũgwaiga ona rĩu ona kũgũra nyũmba kana kũ invest no tũirwo ta gũtwara helicopter ndirĩ ndaigua example ĩyo no ndaigua ĩ njega mũno meciria tondũ nĩ nyendaga kũmbũkia helicopter ũngĩkora wĩ igũrũ ũkorwo ndũramenya kũmba no nĩ ũmbũkire ndũramenya yũmbaga atĩa wĩkore kũrĩa igũrũ ta ona rĩu akorwo nĩ kũgũra nyũmba bado ona market yacenjia ndũngĩgũra angĩkorwo ndũĩ kũmbithia helicopter ndũngĩhaica helicopter ĩyo ũguo ta rĩu akorwo nĩ mũndũ ũrakorwo nĩ areciria kũgũra nyũmba no mũhaka eke ithabu ũgũkorwo bado nĩ ũreka ithabu ũgeciria wakorwo nĩ nyũmba ĩyo reci nĩ nyũmba ya gũkomborithia tondũ nĩyo ithabu rĩao rĩkĩrĩa ũragũra nyũmba ĩna tũ unit twĩrĩ ũrarĩhio mbeca cigana we mortgage ũrarĩhwo atĩa nĩ andũ arĩa maraingĩra nyũmba ĩyo nĩgetha ũrore koguo rĩu haha nĩ ũrona maũndũ marĩa merĩ megũkorwo mortgage ciagwa rate nĩ kuga mbeca iria ũrarĩhio nĩ nini irathiĩ ikĩnyihaga koguo he handũ ingĩkinya kũnyiha cigwe ona price ya nyũmba ĩtacenjetie tondũ kĩrĩa ũrarĩhio nĩ bengi nĩ kĩanyiha wone haha nĩ ndatigia 500 rĩu nĩ ngũgũra tondũ nĩ mortgage yagwa kwĩ hingo ingĩka both andũ ũguo kũragirio gwĩkwo eviction ta rĩu gũgũthiĩ gũgĩthũkaga andũ matirarĩha koguo andũ angĩ makorwo mũndũ arĩ na nyũmba rĩ kanjia kũmũgia ageciria no endie raithi gũkĩra ũrĩa yagĩrĩire koguo rĩu ningĩ rĩ angĩkorwo nĩ price yayo nĩ yanjia kũgwa kana nĩ desperate mũndũ ũcio nĩ desperate kwendia rĩ nĩ kuga mũndũ ũcio ũngĩmũhe offer rĩngĩ no we rũa koguo point ĩrĩa ĩho tũtingĩhota kũhingĩria ũcio haha wothe rĩ mũndũ agĩkorwo no ũhoro kĩũria kĩa kĩrĩa eciria tani no twarie rĩu one on one kana akĩarĩria mũndũ ũngĩ no nĩ kuga ona rĩu ti kuga atĩ tondũ Bob nĩ iga mũndũ athiĩ agũre nyũmba ũthiĩ ũgũre nyũmba kana stock tondũ andũ nĩ iga stock bado ahota gũkorwo ũkĩũmbũkia ndege ũtoĩ kũmbithia ũrĩa tũraiga nĩ atĩ kwĩ opportunity koguo rĩu mũndũ anjie kũmĩbuata na angĩkorwo nĩ ona nĩ ta hehega rĩ angĩkorwo nĩ comfortable nĩ egũthiĩ na mbere angĩkorwo ndarĩ comfortable 100% rĩu nĩ ona Andrew na Bob haha nĩo mekwaragia ũhoro wa stock no ndĩmorie na niĩ rĩ nĩ waria ũhoro wake na Rosemary no ake mũri ũhoro wa kanyũmba ũguo point ya ti mũndũ athiĩ hwainĩ agũre stock nĩ ũngĩkorwo wĩna interest rĩu wanjie kũbuata na ũkorwo nĩ ũramenya mũndũ ũngĩarĩria o torĩa twekire ona hingo ĩngĩ ya covid tũkĩgĩa na andũ maratwarĩria mũndũ akahe experience point ya rĩu ũngĩgĩa na kaũndũ kau no ũhũrĩre ng'ania no ũhũrĩre mũtungatĩri mbere koguo point ya gĩthomo nĩ gũconnect andũ kũhe andũ knowledge atĩ tũtikwenda megũithie nayo no kũmenya harĩa ona mũndũ angĩthiĩ ndarĩkia back to you Andrew
thank you mũno ka mũico tondũ nĩ time actually it's pretty much gone it's just a lesson that I've learned in the course of time turonire andũ mũndũ ũrĩa ũrathiaga agĩteng'eraga na magũrũ make and within a period of a week or so mũndũ ũcio agakorwo nĩ gũthikwo arathikwo na arathikwo in a mass grave ta iria cikũrĩa New York na mũndũ ũcio nginya na andũ ake matirakinya kũmũthika so within a very short time na arĩa mũ in the health industry you can agree with me mũndũ nĩ araima from somebody who is physically running to somebody who is in a coffin tondũ maragĩkwo na ihenya mũno one lesson I learned nĩ wega kũmenyithia mwendwa waku harĩa ataituĩrĩ na password rĩu ciothe ũmenya title password beneficiary ciothe tondũ rĩrĩa ũgathiĩ mass grave na wanjia kwaranĩria na FaceTime rĩ ndũkahota kũheana password icio hĩndĩ ĩyo that is the lesson that I learned.
Actually, just to support Andrew, I think nĩ irakinyire in Kenya tiga gũkũ mbia itingĩgweteka Kenya nĩ irakinyire 400 billion unacclaimed assets unacclaimed athuri marakua unacclaimed atĩ bengi metereire tu ũthiĩ uge we warĩ mũtimia wa ng'ania makwĩre rehe can you verify then yeah. 40 million but unacclaimed account cia andũ 400 billion ni next thina ũrĩa wĩ Kenya
na no ndĩciragia ithuĩ tũrĩ atongu
I agree with Andrew like this is not the time ya mũndũ nĩ arathiĩ ũguo na kaga gũcoka na whatever ũtũraga ũthithinagĩra kaga gũteithia andũ arĩa you know you care about so I agree.
Thank you.
Wow.
Icio Kenya.
We thank God for all that wisdom shared. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And what I would like to say, in addition, this really doesn't have to do necessarily with finances, but in addition, it goes in line with what we just said about now. Kumenyithia mundu horia tutaituturi na passwords cia kuria urabatara. For those of us who have kids who are over 18, ni wega andu amwe in the medical field, aria turuta in the medical field, we are told that if you're an adult, you make your own decisions. God forbid, and none of us is going to go experience that. But we've seen situations whereby young kids who are over 18 have gotten sick, very sick, and you cannot make their decisions, even though you're a parent. So no wega gwikara twikaga opened up to those situations whereby otogura menyithia your spouse or your loved ones. Where is your passwords? Where are your, all the other things that they need. Also, those who have kids who are older, who are now making their own decisions, anyway, gakuma guide accordingly. So thank you so much. For the interest of time, I thank you, the family of St. John's. Nanyodoa co-invite even our friends to come and join us and enjoy a cup of tea or whatever it is that we had today. I have to admit today we had a very tense discussion, to my opinion. So next time you could get on education, relaxing, socialize, but this is very important. So we thank God for that hour. So we're gonna end this session right there. Nito Korea, the St. Johnians as a family, and also our friends. Right after this, we are going to be joining our brother, Paul, who has lost his brother. So we do have a memorial service right after this. So nekioto ukinyia this social hour, how to kinyetie. And I want to give a lot of